Some teaspoons, that's a teaspoon, this is a teaspoon.
So a teaspoon of what do we need?
So the only one that's actually doing it,
Her and me.
Sandy,
I didn't bring Fritz.
Michelle. Okay,
Okay.
Do you want?
All right.
He's mine.
No, I have that.
No,
I don't
you
have
that. You
Frit.
have to have the frit to go with it too.
It changes the color.
Do some of my fish. Oh, no, this
that's
is,
fine.
this is purple.
Donna will go home and do those. I know.
Okay, do a level quarter of a
I
cup
did. A quarter of a cup and a level teaspoon. Okay.
and a level
Cup and a
teaspoon.
teaspoon.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay, let's start.
And you had a lid on the bottom, so
Teaspoon
you
is
got.
what?
What do you mean?
No, you're okay. Put a teaspoon in.
I did, I put it into here.
Okay,
So a quarter
perfect.
of a cup and a teaspoon.
No, you have to add, it's in addition to that.
I
The
did.
teaspoon
Cheap
is
price.
Frit, that's fine.
Okay, so we
Are you
got,
making a whole batch of?
no, a half.
making half.
A half
A
batch.
quarter cup
Plus
Okay.
and a teaspoon. Okay,
for a half batch.
first step. Then you take your binder and
This stuff.
you use 1 1/4 teaspoon of binder.
Binder.
The binder, that's the white powder.
That's the white powder.
Modeling glass. Powder.
Yes.
Like hell.
Okay, one. Do you have a quarter one too? Quarter
Yes.
You gotta be careful with the glass, it doesn't come out. Don't be,
Half.
you shaking that out.
No shaking, no shaking, go. No shaking.
Thank you. You need that one?
Plus a teaspoon.
Quarter.
A quarter for me?
One and a.
No, I'm still doing this part. This one, honey?
Quarter.
This one?
Of the binder,
Okay.
that's a
Just a
teaspoon.
quarter. You got the whole thing. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, that's all you need to know.
Okay. Put your binder in.
Okay, next is my
This
binder.
has to be
Which one
mixed,
is it?
the white powder.
Mix it. Okay. So,
You use 1 teaspoon and a quarter teaspoon.
so you mix that all
One.
together.
A quarter and one full teaspoon,
Yeah? That's that
1
one.
teaspoon, and then a quarter.
This is probably a quarter, maybe.
That's a tablespoon. You need a
Oh,
teaspoon.
yeah.
Yeah, don't mess that up.
This is a
Did you
half,
put the
that's a
quarter
half.
in there?
Yes, I did.
Okay,
need the
so
quarter.
you need a teaspoon.
Oh.
1/8, 1/4, 1/2.
That's
the
a
teaspoon.
half.
Donna has the teaspoon.
Right here's a teaspoon. Here,
Here's a teaspoon.
Just a teaspoon.
I need a quarter. Yeah.
Is that the quarter?
1,
That's a half.
It's on that circle, Donna. It's
One
on
and a
that.
quarter.
here's a quarter. Okay, so you got a full teaspoon
This is a teaspoon.
and a quarter teaspoon.
Okay.
That's gotta be mixed really good.
Your frit.
You mix it all real good.
Okay.
Standing
You
back.
need a knife. Mix it.
You guys should have masks
Put
on.
your lid on
We
there.
should have masks on, I know. I already have lung cancer, so be it.
Okay,
No, you should have a mask on.
that's that.
It becomes airborne.
You're scaring me now.
I'm gonna catch up with you guys.
Yeah, there's one kind of way that's not. I have asthma, so it's.
Are we gonna mix some more?
I think the club should buy some and have them available. Anybody else think that's a good idea?
Yeah, on that suggestion. But here's the thing, if you're gonna take it, keep it.
And reuse
should
it,
be
yeah.
yours.
Yeah,
Don't
yeah.
put it back.
Yeah.
Your name on it.
What's that?
You should have
Everybody-
an N95 mask for each club member. Just keep it in their bag.
Everybody
Really
should,
good
everybody
idea.
should have a mask. Yeah, everybody should have one.
We've got,
You didn't have to provide them. You always use a mask? Do you always use a mask?
no. I probably should use a mask, but I don't use a mask for this. I use a mask when I pound for it. But just because I don't do it doesn't mean you shouldn't do it.
I don't even see anything coming out of it, that's why I asked. I keep them. Mixing it up. I don't like them, but I have.
I've got one in the bag too, and I have one in the
You
can.
need to wear it with that stuff, because it'll.
Yeah, because if it becomes airborne, this mixing, you just do a little, okay, everybody have it mixed?
I think so.
A quarter?
A quarter?
Of a cup?
Here's a quarter.
Of the cup. The
first measure of the powder?
The binder,
The frit,
the frit is a quarter cup.
Where's your fruit?
right.
You have to have fruit.
It's over there, but I was looking for the quarter cup.
Okay, right here.
Thank you.
And a teaspoon, a quarter and a teaspoon, okay.
Okay.
When everybody gets it mixed, now we add water. Water. You do 2 tablespoons and a teaspoon for the half.
Tablespoons and a teaspoon for a half batch.
So I guess we're gonna go up to the counter, everybody, and get your 2 tablespoons. And
Okay.
I can do 2 half a teaspoon.
Plus a teaspoon of water.
I guess I'll wait. I'm trying to videotape it, but I don't know how good it's gonna be. Could I see that mower, please? And where did she say they came from?
Amazon.
Where did she get them all?
Some Amazon.
Yeah, yeah.
I started a scene, a water scene.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know if there's gonna be any purple, but
Water, it's not the other medium? Turtle?
Later.
Okay, so it's water, all right.
Water. Okay, go up there, put 2 tablespoons and a teaspoon. I think it's a half teaspoon up there, so then you would do
tablespoon.
a teaspoon.
Here's a teaspoon.
So the tablespoon's up there,
And then you're mixing it.
and you mix it.
With
And
a,
it will be crumbly.
with a glove on, right?
Yeah, because it'll stick everywhere.
It looks like that, yeah.
Yeah, this is clear than from salad. I'm gonna try to paint it
What
and
was the
see.
first thing?
Okay, you got your, okay. Have you put the binder in yet?
No.
Okay, the binder, you need 1 1/4 teaspoons.
And that's the
Where?
1 1/4 teaspoon.
This is 1 teaspoon. And I know there's a quarter up by the water. Here's
Here's the,
a quarter?
I don't know, I can't read what it is.
It looks like a quarter.
How much do we put in of this liquid? Just a quarter teaspoon?
The water?
No, I did the water.
Okay, mix the water. Mix it up good. Here's the quarter, Nancy.
Thank you.
And I take it out after I get it pretty well mixed and kind of knead it. It will be crumbly. Okay?
Oops.
There it goes.
Snap in the bowl.
What do you use to mix it at home, like a little flask thing?
So the binder comes and then,
We don't do
You did the binder
yeah,
and you mix that real good.
okay.
Then you're gonna put 2 tablespoons and 1 teaspoon of water.
They're all up there already.
I think they're sitting
We
up
didn't
there.
put this yet, right?
No.
Okay.
So you mix your
Like
thing.
this?
Yeah. If it's too crumbly, see if that'll go into a ball. Put it in your hand and knead it kinda into a ball.
The whole thing?
Sometimes, yeah, if it's too crumbly, you might
Maybe
have
I
to
didn't
add
put enough water.
a little bit. But it should
I
be
think you put too
crumbly.
much of this because they were both full and I did.
Huh? Okay, get yours in a ball in your hand.
Before we add this stuff.
Like Play-Doh.
It is.
So we don't use.
I think it's,
Yeah, we're gonna use it.
mine's too crumbly.
Clay, I want molding clay.
Can't we just use Play-Doh? It'd be a lot easier.
Let's see how it fires in the kiln.
That's why we need gloves.
I think mine needs more water.
When do we add the liquid thing?
Later. Get it in, yeah.
Okay.
Gotta get it into a ball.
Okay,
Okay, I got a ball.
everybody,
No.
Almost there.
for me, it's easier to put it in my hand. Because we're gonna use the medium next. put it in your hand and kind of smish it out because you use a 1/4 teaspoon and it's easier because it's got to be mixed real good. I just pour it in the middle.
1/4 teaspoon? That
1/4
looks like a
teaspoon.
Of,
1/4.
1/4?
There's the thing.
and what is that?
Oh, wait, it is a half. I'm sorry.
Okay, it is a half. I was saying, that looks like a half.
No, I used a 1/4. I just need another.
She needs a half.
The directions do say a half. I used a
We're using a half of a.
teaspoon of the
But
liquid
we're only doing
medium.
a half a recipe, right?
Yeah, but that is the half.
So if you already, then you use another 1/4.
Half. For
You
half
have to
a
write this down for us. So
for
we know.
half a recipe, it's half.
Half a teaspoon.
Yeah, we can go make copies of these directions. Okay.
Half a teaspoon.
A half a teaspoon of your liquid, your medium. That's for a half a batch.
Lynn is gonna print off the half a recipe for us so we know
Yeah,
what.
it's right. I have it right next to the full recipe.
Yeah. You need half a teaspoon here.
Half a teaspoon.
Is that it?
And it's easier to put it in there
Make a
and
little
then
divot for it.
to mold.
Right.
Now this has to be mixed real good, so just,
Thank you.
Can you open mine too, please?
I sure can.
See what I started?
Yes. Anybody else?
Maybe you could take a little half a little.
All right. This is half.
does anybody have any questions? Going once, going twice. It's actually really easy as long as you don't skip a.
It's slippery once you put that stuff in it. And then I spilled it all over the table, so I hope I have it all.
Is mine too crumbly?
No, I
Even
think yours will be fine.
Okay.
If it is, when you start putting it in the mold, you can add a little water, just a little bit of water into it. Okay, once you get it mixed good, now you're ready to, it says to take a rolling pin or something to roll it out. I don't. I just peel off a little piece depending on what size mold I'm gonna put it in and smash it down. It doesn't have to be real thick because it is going on another piece of glass. You just want it thick enough where it holds its shape. You know, like, I gotta get some kiln paper. So I push that down. I wanna put it on kiln paper.
Yeah, it gets fire. It's glass in it.
Now there's not gonna be a bunch of dots. There's gonna be a bunch of little objects. It's gonna be like, what did we create? What have we got here? We got all these flowers and
Now
butterflies.
that it's encapsulated, I think.
Maybe I should just see it.
Okay, so do you do it right onto the kiln shell paper?
Once you take it out of the mold, I push it on your saran wrap,
Okay.
and you can do like Nancy and do a big thing, or you can do a little thing. Then I'm peeling it off, and I'm using fine, which is a little harder to do than the powder. And then I just gently poke it till it comes out. And if it doesn't come out in one piece, maybe you got to make it a little thicker.
What do you have? Can we come pick out what we want to do?
Yeah, the molds are back there. Pick out what you want.
Do you have a star near you, not a starfish?
I don't know if there's an actual star in there.
And this one you just push out?
Okay, you got to get kiln paper. And then you would take this,
Press it out.
push it
Like the
out.
silicone ones in the past. Yeah. You just kind of push it out of there.
I don't know, I'm doing mine thicker because it looked like it just hard to take it out sometimes.
And put that on kiln paper. Okay.
Can I get press it in
Because
with
it's
your knife
harder
and
to
maybe
pick
scrape
up
across, get all
once
the
it
excess
starts
off?
drying. Get like a 6x6, then you can set it on a tile.
Joanna, how long does it take to dry before it's safe to put them in the kilns?
They can go right in the kiln.
Even with the moisture in them?
Yeah, the heat going up so
And do
slow.
they get fired on different things depending what the base?
You can
You're putting
either
some
a
on a-
tack or a contour. Tack leaves more detail. The contour makes it shiny, but you think it's gonna go on another project, so.
But now, can you attach it to the project and then fire them together? Or not?
I don't see why not, but I've never done it first. I've always
So
pre-fired
conceivably, one
them.
of these things could be on a bubble then too? I mean, it doesn't make much sense to do that, but it could be. Bubble?
They would lose all their detail.
It might just flow.
Yeah,
I
they
would
would
think.
lose their detail. Maybe once, the first firing, if you do a tack or a contour, and if your project is gonna be a bubble, it would be, because this is the first firing. I brought these in and put them in Wednesday so we would have them as samples. Those were fired on a tack Wednesday. And I just stuck the dot in. But,
After you took it out of the mold.
yeah, like now you could decorate it or paint it or whatever.
You okay?
So do you have a plan for those?
So after I have it in here, now I just take it and put it on.
Is that a punch?
It's a punch.
Yeah, that should just punch out.
That's what she was saying, that's
Donna, don't push it in too hard because you might not get it out.
Well, it's not.
Okay.
Yeah, it should.
I made it pretty thick.
Yeah, I was thinking it'll be easier thinner.
But it didn't show.
Now, if you put
Is it upside down?
No, no.
Does that go with the design? Okay. She said just
Yeah, the low line, and you might want to clean it up a little, like, you know, if it needs to be pushed in, deep and whatever.
See, like if I want to use this one.
and it won't affect anything in the kiln. For you, the other pieces in it.
Those were in the kiln Wednesday.
But the baking soda, right?
Oh, the baking soda, it's only if it sticks. You just put a pinch and you shake it off, and then you put it in.
Look at them. How pretty.
It's not hard.
I like them a lot. Oh my God. I needed these. I do like them.
Did you get them out?
Yes, easy. Easy peasy.
Would she need to trim those up a little, or were they?
I will. Yeah.
You can trim them.
They almost look okay like that.
Almost.
I brought green paint, so I'm gonna try some of those leaves.
Yeah.
And I have bigger leaves too.
She's got some neat ones.
Yeah. And so our club is got a house.
These flowers and stuff on here,
These are not.
these are all made with those.
These are not popping out.
Okay, you can put a little bit of the baking powder. Let me try.
Baking powder or baking soda? She said soda.
Is it baking powder or baking soda?
Baking powder.
Baking powder?
Yeah.
Oh, that makes a difference.
Does it? I
Yeah, baking soda will scar the glass. I use it to make it cloudy.
And then shake it off. Shake it off. And then try it.
Baking powder. Is that for baking powder?
Baking powder. That's only if they stick to the silicone molds.
So you can put the eye on later, or you have to do it right away?
No. You can put it on later. You can wait until you, till
Push flowers?
they're all in here. Just help yourself.
But now these are yours, right? Yeah. Well, so the club doesn't have any otherwise.
Come help yourself.
Another thing to play with.
These are really cute.
What, roses? Or you want the push?
Oh, I agree,
You know, you pay a lot if you want to order those from Etsy.
Yeah. That's
I
what
get them off Amazon.
What do you get off Amazon? The print?
No, the molds. I mean, you can go in any store and they'll have them.
But it has
Now
baking,
see,
like candy baking stuff.
yeah, exactly.
And you put the
This,
baking,
I usually have at home, I have a little
come out the first time I took it out.
That's the flour one. Mine came out, but it doesn't look very good, so.
Make
See
it a
the
little
push
thicker.
molds, if they don't have the
No, it was
push,
too thick, I think.
I just take something long and skinny and it'll push out.
Can you push the baking powder over just a tad?
It's because it's the fine.
Yeah.
It's the same thing as like freeze infuse, except you don't have to freeze it.
Yeah, which is a lot nicer.
With the freeze infused, do you use the molds too, just like this?
You do.
Okay,
On Facebook, a lot of people do the freeze.
this is some of the molds that I did, those
that
blue
in right
ones.
away.
Where are those blue ones? Right here.
Yeah.
I just took it, I pushed it in.
Here, this will work.
I don't push mine in real hard so I can get them out.
Does it kind of dry right away, or?
No.
Lanny, you think these are too thick?
Okay, do I wash?
No, they're not too thick. You're using more grit than you have to, but it's not too thick.
Donna, do I wash the molds with water?
When you're done with it,
Yeah.
yeah, just whatever to get it clean. Yeah, you can do that.
You don't see, yeah, it didn't come off, you put a little bit of, if it doesn't come off, you put baking powder.
Yeah, I've never had to put baking powder in a push-up before. You have to use them on the silicone.
I know.
But I don't know if I've used the big butterfly. I have a little butterfly.
I have a little,
And I usually use the little butterfly.
You want to put a little baking powder?
yeah, I probably would, and it'll dry it out a little bit, because then you might get the detail of the butterfly.
And if anybody needs a little poker, I've got this over here.
Okay, I've got a question. Let's say
So, these are
I
for
do
the
these at home.
grinder
Okay.
plugs.
if I put them in a container and like 3 days later bring to class, is that?
They should be fine.
Should be, because I can see me doing this.
What's her name?
What, that does the iris? Does the,
Brought them and gave
When you get done with that one, let me try that leaf on some.
them in my kit.
Woohoo, it's right by my house. Ooh.
I love that store too.
It's dangerous for me. Right down the street too.
I know, you're nice and close to a lot of nice things.
No, I'm doing these because I don't have the right color today.
I could see us doing this.
The molds are easy, because you push it
You lost the tail
in,
to
you get
your
the
seat.
seam. When we did them, I thought, Lana, didn't we roll them so they were all even? So
You can roll it, it says you can roll it out. I don't roll mine out.
Like, see what Michelle is doing, if she used the back of the mold, it'll be even.
Yeah, you can use your foot jar to roll it.
Yep, or just the back of one of the blue molds, so.
Yeah, I just don't. I just push it like this. But
That came out pretty. Look at the blue. The blue came through. It came back pretty.
How did you learn
You gotta
this?
hang that so the sun comes through.
I think I saw it on YouTube.
Oh, yeah. So, oh, you gotta hang that. We were wondering if the blue would come. It did. It did. Which is kind of cool. On both sides or just one? It has to, you have to have.
She's got lots of leaves over here.
Yeah, it's,
And those are,
Okay,
If you want to save this, could you just wrap it up?
it says you can wrap it in a baggie if you don't use it all. I've never done it.
Yep.
Let me use that when you get that one.
Okay.
it doesn't show
Start
that was in
Takes a little bit to get those out.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of flowers in there though.
Oh, that one didn't.
Yeah, this is thin fire. Okay. It's thin fire paper on the
It's just easier to put them right on thin
I
fire.
have to trim up a little bit.
Yeah, push them in the edges. Push them in the edges.
I did, and I'm trying to get them out now.
Get them in the end.
Hey gang, we just made an executive decision. Yeah? Should do a sea turtle. When you do this, put them on 6-inch tiles, group them together for us. That'll be
Yes.
easier for the cave workers.
Yes.
Yes.
And then next step, you fire them?
And then they can be fired on either a tack or a contour.
On the tile, you don't need paper?
Yes, you need paper, always. Do not glue the paper to the tile.
Okay.
Do we leave them just so they don't touch and that's good enough?
So how do you get this one out? I can't believe what you said.
I gently,
Well, now you're gonna get a lot of this.
Look, now enough doesn't want to come out.
It might be too wet.
So how long does this have to dry?
It doesn't want to come out.
What is that?
So I should add some more friction.
What?
I couldn't see what it was. Butterflies?
Those are butterflies, yeah, and it looks like
which one is she trying?
The seahorse.
Oh, those little tiny ones? They,
Well, tell me which one to use. I don't know what to use. I'm just looking. I'm
right